Over the last 12 months, we've been getting excited about the picks and shovels within healthcare. Think of stocks like Thermo Fisher, Eurofins, Icons, all stocks which have access to secular trends within the industry. Trends like aging demographics globally, access to the emerging market consumer, the rising need to address chronic illnesses, and of course, outsourcing as R&D continues to come under pressure. We like these opportunities because they also give us access to those secular trends without exposing us to some of the binary risk outcomes that drug development have. I think one of the greatest risks that investors should be thinking about today is around valuation risks. Markets have roared quite significantly this year, and with that, valuation risk hasn't just come about, it's intensified. So investors now need to think about how do they navigate that and fundamental risk going forward. The other risk, which I think is front of mind and less discussed, is around uncertainty. There are lots of reasons today for investors to have uncertainty and unanswered questions, whether it's that inflation, the interest rate outlook, tariffs, policy uncertainty, and even geopolitical risks. But all of that is contributing to market noise and navigating the investor away from long-term investment objectives. So the challenge for investors today is how do you think about addressing that long-term mindset through dispassionate temperament? And secondly, navigating valuation risk by thinking differently to how markets have behaved historically. In an expensive and uncertain world, I think the challenge for investors isn't so much about how do you predict those uncertain outcomes. That's a tough gig. What we really need to focus on with conviction is how do you prepare for uncertainty. And the Nedgroup Contrarian Value Equity Fund does that by focusing on the fundamentals, integrating valuations, but really steering that journey through the fund through a long-term temperament and a dispassionate one, so that as the market narrative gets louder, we can continue to build conviction through investing for durability.